want to change your life and reinvent yourself, you should watch this video. Hi, I'm Sara, I'm a life and business coach, a content creator, and a digital marketer. And this is Valencia, where we talk about how to break generational curses that regard money, career, and relationship with yourself and with others. Every single aspect of self-development that I talk to you about is something that I've tested and that has helped me to become that bad big girl. Because life is tough, but we are tougher. If you feel stuck in your manifestation, in your career, in your life in general, then this video is for you, because we need to talk about something that no one really talks about. Now, the reason why I'm talking to you about this thing is because when I first started the self-development journey and I turned from being depressed and super poor to being not depressed and a little less poor, which is a lot for me, that, as I said in the previous video, I leave it here, I didn't have anything except for €3 per week. When I started to build my career and my life with just an internet connection, a cheap device, which was cheaper than this laptop, and my brain, I started by putting together as much information I could. I know a lot of things about digital marketing, the YouTube world. I know tons of information, but I never started using it because of this particular thing. And so I figured it's very important to talk about self-esteem when it comes to self-development and your career improvement and your life in general. Because without self-esteem, which is the foundation of your personality, even with all the information in this world, you still won't make a step. Or the few steps that you take won't be enough to make sure that you can improve your life and your career. We will talk about the other super important foundation of your self-development journey in the next video, so stay tuned. When I started to build my self-esteem, my life completely changed. The indicator that my life completely changed is that I'm here in front of you. So instead of studying tons of materials about how to become a YouTuber, a content creator, I'm here in front of you and I'm doing it. And instead of studying information without putting myself out there and experimenting, I'm here telling you I am a digital marketer. And you can hire me if you need me through my DMs on Instagram. In the next future, I will launch my career as a virtual assistant on Instagram and on, I don't know, Fiverr, Upwork, whatever. I'll be everywhere and I'll become a virtual assistant and a digital marketer, a marketing manager, whatever. And the reason is because now I have enough self-esteem. I trust myself and I believe in me. Before, I only was a desperate girl with an internet connection, tons of information, and I was stuck in the spiral of learning, and never feeling ready. The issue is you will never feel ready. Self-esteem is the only way that will make you feel ready, and in a few seconds I'll tell you the reason why self-esteem can help you when you feel you're not ready. But what is self-esteem? Self-esteem is how you value and perceive yourself. And the reason why it's so difficult to improve your self-esteem is because self-esteem regards you, yourself, your opinion of yourself, and what you consequentially do. If you have low self-esteem, with this self-fulfilling prophecy, you'll make actions that won't improve your self-esteem. The reason why I take action even if I don't feel ready, and I feel somehow ready, it's because I know that no matter what happens, I will be able to learn and to solve the issues that I find in front of me. This is because I have a high self-esteem. The self-esteem I built it because of everything that I've been through. I realized how strong I am, how resourceful I am, and that it doesn't matter what happens to me, I do what I need to do in order to save myself and in order to thrive instead of existing. I do it by myself, with myself. It's me, myself, and I. I know it may sound depressing. I have a healthy relationship with my boyfriend, but doing things by myself, learning, thriving, truly helped me to realize, oh, you know what? I'm a badass. You know what? I am resourceful. I'm strong. I'm a fighter. I can achieve whatever I want. And when I don't achieve it, it's because I really don't want to achieve it that much. Before, I hadn't self-esteem. I watched a video about how to become a coach, and the video was by Courtney Sanders. And she said, you don't need a coaching certification. You need to tell your story, and you need to have achieved something. You need to have solved something, and you need to master that problem-solving issue, because you need to replicate, you need to sum what you have achieved in steps and create the journey of how you have achieved it. That made me realize that even though I had a pretty terrifying, terrible, sad story full of abuse and full of sadness, and even though I was surviving, and even though I was kind of a normal girl, so I hadn't really bad mental health issues, I didn't have achievements that I felt were achievements. I hadn't a story of victories that I could tell. How did I improve my self-esteem? I didn't know about self-esteem at the time. I just realized in these months that I have a high self-esteem and that I can help people to improve it, and that this self-esteem is what made me totally different and grow. I didn't realize it before. But then I understood, oh, why do I have a high self-esteem? Because I started to change what I can, and I started to work hard and fight for myself. If you are a victim of abuses like me, you can watch all the videos that I have out right now, and they talk about that somehow. One thing is very important. You can't change your environment, but you can change yourself. I worked hard, I changed myself. Using discipline, I talked about discipline in one of my previous videos. Again, I leave all the videos here. You can watch them if you're interested, because we talk really in depth about these topics. Not really as much as I would like, but we kind of go a little deeper, we dive a little deeper in the topic. But it hurted so much changing, trying to grow and try to come out of my situation, failed so many times. But at the same time, as Rihanna says, it's never failure, it's always a lesson. I hope this video is useful for you in some ways. If it is, please hit the like button. I learned so much, I've experienced so much, I struggled so much. But now, I'm really a steady point for my friends and for my fiancé, who is my family basically. And I am so much more experienced than even my family members. With my self-esteem, I know that I will win, that I will escape from this. And I built it by working hard, by going against the odds, by going against even myself. As we said in the video about discipline, you need to use your emotions as an indicator, but at the same time, once you know with your mind you are on the right track, all the pain and the friction that you feel because you are going out of your comfort zone must be ignored. I've started by taking small steps, small enormous steps, such as healing from depression, and then finding a job, and then moving on, and then setting boundaries that were completely violated, but I'm a victim, so I haven't the real control. But I did it with me, myself and I, with my brain, an internet connection, and a device. Now I'm reinforcing my self-esteem more and more and more by building my new career that can be fruitful to me, that can be useful, that can help me to thrive, as I said, and not just exist. And so right now, I'm proving myself again how strong I am, how resourceful I am, and that it doesn't matter what happens, I can take care of it. So if you want to change your situation too, prepare yourself, watch the videos that I made until now, because These videos talk about the steps that I took and that I'm taking in order to get myself free from my abusers. You can start slowly but surely to build your self-esteem by taking small steps and by achieving things. You create a curriculum of your achievements, but the most important thing is that you self-reflect. You can either write down things, you can record yourself, you can do whatever you want, and whatever you can, you need to realize that you are doing the best that you can with the time that you have, with the resources, and with the possibilities that you have. We talked about this so much. So basically, you need to remember your context, your environment. You need to remember who you are, what you have done until now, what you will do from now on. If you don't feel like you have any achievements, you need to realize that you can't change your environment, you can't change the people around you, you can only change yourself. And this is powerful, and you need to start working right now. If you haven't achieved anything, it's not your fault, but it's your responsibility from now on that you have realized that you can do something, that you need to build your self-esteem. Now that you are not ignorant anymore, you need to take responsibility and start to build your self-esteem. Slowly, little step by little step. I failed so many things and so many times that right now I should feel a worthless human being. But do you know why I don't feel like this? It's not my fault at all, because I'm a victim, so I'm in this particular state. If in that exact moment I realized I was a victim, if I didn't take action from that moment on, it would have been my fault at that point, because once you're not ignorant anymore, you have the responsibility to start to build yourself and to start to build your life. Again, with the money you have, the possibilities you have, the resources you have, the time you have, the environment you have, you need to act accordingly, according to your life and to your possibilities. But you still need to move on in some ways. This is the only way you can build that foundation that will allow you to thrive, to break the generational curses, and to achieve your dream life. I hope you liked this video. In the next one, we talk about the second important key to your foundations for self-development. See you in the next video. I'm waiting for you. Bye!